Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Gene Fabian's here, hello. John Cobb, how are you? Fruity Show's here, hello Sab. Stephen Evans, good evening. Have you played the new Barry yet? Bloody hell, aye, that bloody hell will be about the right answer for it, Stephen. Your boy Jay, hello. Lucky lads here, how you doing? Stephen McDonald, thanks for the good luck, mate. Marley EU, hello Trips. Gary Conway's here, Mark Rainey's here, hello. Kelly's here, Murray Time Getting Boyo. Gary Keith. John Slot, how are you? There's our Lindsay. Lindsay, how are you doing? Hope we're not going to be keeping you up too late. Peter Weston, how are you doing? Right, we're in again on My Empire, sitting with €1,000. Again, there's no bonus attached to this, so we can buy. The plan's to do the same as last week. I'll spin a few, but if we had a bit of trouble, we'll just buy a few. You know what I mean? Usual style, so we're not running a pile of garbage. Let's get a wee start off maybe with something fairly simple. Will we start off with a wee net hint or something, since we don't get to play them very often? A bit of Parthenon if they have it. Aye, there's that boy. Tommy Mason, how you doing? There's our Charlie, how you doing, man? Michael Anderson, hello, all the best from myself and Hazel. How are you doing, yourself and Hazel? You're on holiday, Lindsay, loving it, loving life. Big one last week and holiday this week. Your life's just pretty damn decent at the minute. This wee game can be fairly decent when it wants, you know. It has paid me a few times fairly substantially. David Sabellini's here, how you doing? BMX and Kieran, hello. Steve Smart's in the house, how you doing, man? Air Glamour's here, Blind Haze, hello. I'm not usually sober this time. Very good. We do tend to get one or two that aren't totally sober now. That will be normal. Dean Wolves, how you doing? Right, keep hitting you, boy. Keep hitting. Yeah. Are you going to do some Gerard Gambits this evening? Mark, that's a shocking game, like. Is that you that keeps requesting that every single live? We keep going to it because I keep forgetting how bad it is. It's not really a slot, mate. I didn't really play them sort of games. It's not a slot, really. Peter Fodabin, how you doing? Keelans is here, hello. Have to say Sloth Tumble. It's been alright, that Sloth Tumble. I'm preferring Tory Tumble at the minute now, but I'm always open to Sloth stepping up. I'm not just playing your list today. I will write down your games, but I'll jump in and out of them as I fancy, really. Jubilee big winner 5 tonight. You think so, Ian? I would probably due one right now. It has been a while. Aye, this paid me. It did pay me a month for this, aye. Can go a bit mad with the wilds if you can get them all the way across the top, you know. And had a few decent symbols. It sort of works its way into a good one. Quite hard to bonus usually though. Waiting for someone to request the new Goonies. Finding that very hard to bonus, hey. Bloody hell. Rinsing machine every time I've played it so far now. I'm not a fan of that game mechanic, really. It's not my favourite. Manny, how you doing? Siobhan, hello. Could you do net gains? I get net gains on the list, why not? Alice, hello. So the Goonies, it's not a good game, like. It's not a typical Goonies game. It's not that style of a game. It's done on a different game mechanic entirely. It's just using the Goonies name. There's another game like it. I don't like that Kong one that they brought out not long ago. It's a bit like that. I don't like it either. Just find them far too brutal for what they pay, you know. It's not my type of game, that really. I just find them, they're not even fun to spin, really. Very rincy. Golda, how are you? Let's play blackjack. How you doing? Thanks for good luck. Not just go there yet. Played a new game, Professor Big One, got a 90 quid bonus for 40p, Virgin Games, very nice. What's the goal tonight, Angry? Jane, make some money. We would like to get through a stream with our balance intact, really. That's the first goal. Well, we'll do the same again as we did last week. We'll just fumble our way around and try and see if we can't fall into something half like the thing. A wee boat in one there. Don't show me a lot at the minute, this game, is it? Andy Bows, how you doing? Jacinta, hello. You play pop for me. Don't mind a bit of pop. Been playing well for me that wee game lately. Found a new lease of life. Right, game, we're going to have to run away if you're just being awful. You're usually better than that. You would want the base to be getting involved somewhere along the line, and it's just not at all. You're not even trying, you girlie. That's enough of that. Let's do a bit of pop now, actually. Been playing rightly that wee game for me. Our War's dead. How you doing? What about Cobra Reborn? I'll stick it on the list, Peter. I haven't really seen much to get excited about so far now. So you don't just... You can hurl and hurl games at me. I will write some of them down, but I can't promise you that I'm going to play them all. Because, as I say, we're not hunting, we're just punting. So I have to sort of feel the game or I'll not be... there'll be no point. Thundercats by Blueprint's a sexy game to play. It was 5 years ago, mate. That's very dated now, hi. I do pop it out occasionally in a hunt like Thundercats. Had a fairly decent hit on it. Oh my god. 2 years ago. Try some crazy time. I can't promise, but we might get a wee look at it. Say you can. There's a bonus luck straight away. No messing. 7 spins in. Maybe red there. Okay. Oh, there's a bonus anyway. Aye, far better. Tommy with PayPal there with them boys said this works far better. I use PayPal on them as well. Hey, come on, you boy. Says you're all hurling games at me. I'm writing all them down, but again, that we're not. It's not Sunday. We're not just. I'm not just writing down all your games and playing them like. So as I say, keep calm. Keep calm. Don't just throw games at me like. Keep calm. Keep calm. 3 winners, Charlie, did you? That was alright. 3 would nearly do you, wouldn't it? Come on, game, that's dirty, that was dirty. Want to clear the board here, that's what we want. Need wilds for that though. Aye then boys, that's no good. 640. I was sure again these days, George Gambit, there's no point in shouting that game at me every single stream, mate. We keep looking at it and it's not a slot, like, it's something else. And no point in giving me it every time because we're not going to play it, like. Even Craig. You're a game and a horse at you. I haven't even seen your horse. 960. Hold on, this is getting better. 920. Not a big lot of space there. The problem. Just not a big lot of space. Come on, game. Clear that board, you boy. There is a few multis on there, like. Oh, look at ye. Pretty bad end, hey. Still going though. Re-trigger maybe. Oh, she's done. She's done. Gene, calm down with the games there. I thought I had explained that 20 times. You just fill in my chat with games, and I mean, once you've sort of given me 3 games already, I've stopped writing them down. Like, no point in just filling the chat with games. Like, you're wasting your time. That was alright. It gave us our money back on the last one, but never really set the world on fire. Alright, like, it's been performing fairly consistently, that wee game, like, compared to the rest of the BTGs. It definitely is playing a lot better. Let's do a bit of beef lightning, will we? All work on marginal beer time. Oh dear, John. Marginal beer time sounds bad. Been a wee while since this has been kind now, but I don't get to play it that much because for some reason it's not on the skill and nets that I play fairly regularly. Don't know why. With most of the BTGs. Oh, we tease, but God, nearly. Having a bit of a mad when you're right. You're alright, Jane, no bother, you're alright. Just, it's some people get quite offended at them when I don't play them, if you know what I mean. And they worry about it. This big game can drop an early bonus on occasionally now. 2 jobs, oh God. Had to give up the slots for a few months, selling up to get a bigger house. Apparently looks bad for a mortgage. Oh, it does alright. They don't like too many gambling transactions. That's why you're better with PayPal anyway, if you can use it. Then it's just a PayPal transaction in your account, you know. What's the little 40 thing? Those are like diamonds that you do to build up this whole My Empire thing at the front, which seems to build you up towards bonuses and stuff. I've had a few free spins out of it. But I see another two steps up to do with to get a €150 bonus. It's sort of their VIP thing really, isn't it, I suppose. You gather up diamonds as you go just. Every time you deposit you get someone. BTG are so unpredictable lately. They're hard enough at the minute. What did I play the day in BTGs? I spun Little Devil, Danger, and final countdown, and none of the three of them even remotely near the bonus than like. Plenty of them wilds dropping in. Better ways is usually better. Can still play the odd big one now. They don't feel the same, Charlie, do they? They definitely don't feel the same. BTGs were a go-to in bonus hunts. Now I'm struggling to get any of them bonused in hunts, if you know what I mean. Really, really struggling. Still good games, like, but becoming harder to get paid on. Who's your favourite game provider and top 3 all-time slots? It's impossible, Mark, to answer that. I play thousands of slots all week. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I like quite a few, tell you the truth. And then it changes according to what slot's playing well that week, you know what I mean? I like a selection. Very impossible to nearly know, but I like quite a lot of them, like. Couldn't imagine ever just like playing 2 or 3 slots. Kixby, how you doing? We're sort of 3rd game and we've had 1 bonus so far. See a lot of stacking wilds there, would have been better. Get you to collect the islands, you'd be better getting them right now. That millionaire game loves you. Absolutely loves you. Your Secret Pyramids has to be Angry's top 3. I do like that game right now. Quite hard to bonus. It's a good game. Very good slot. My favourite's the one to win. Oh, aye, that's true, Jody. It's very hard to dislike a slot that's just paid you. There again this wee game. What about a wee tease, you girlie? Come to daddy. Played Fishing Frenzy for years till I finally gave up. Haven't played the original Fishing Frenzy in ages now. I tend to go to that Big Splash one. Fishing Frenzy Big Splash. I like that better. McCulloch, how you doing? McPanic, hello. 777 strikes a good slot too. I think I played that once. It was on a live too. I don't know. This little wagering game this size. No doing a big lot here though, is he? Just didn't feel any closer to a bonus than when we started spinning it. And sometimes just drop it in. Daniel Shim, how you doing? Andy Bows, I had a 2000X in Primal yesterday, been doing nothing for weeks. I thought Primal was really teasing me today when I was spinning it. It kept throwing the mysteries in and nearly hitting big screens of stuff, you know what I mean? It seemed to be threatening a while lot. Well, let me give Primal a wee go. Oh, it's no on here, there's no blueprints here, that's right. I have no blueprints. My Primal's in that wee mood again. Look at that for ways. And we got a bonus too. Max ways it took, but it got us a bonus. Right, okay, happy days. Can't really slag BTG when 2 of them in a row have bonused. Let's get stuff happening here, but maybe banking bacon. I will probably get a look at it at some stage. I have no blueprints. Sorry, no blueprints. You just need to get beyond that reel a bit. You want 2 or 3 of them wilds to fall. Better ways. A couple of good wilds does the job. This is bad. Oh, game. Play the game now. I need loads of them things. Aye, I've been doing right in the megaways this week, many. Myself now. Oh, game, you're not even trying. What are you doing? 4 left. This needs help, boy. Jesus. I have had that 500 twice, but we're not seeing enough coins here to be doing anything now, I think. Christ, that's bad, hey? Shocking, shocking, shocking. What was that game? That's what that game does every time I play it at the minute. It's really bad, hey? That's shocking. I hadn't had over 25 or 26x in quite a long time. I don't know what's happened to that one. They can pay, like, just hasn't done it in a year. Right, okay, he did give us the money back that he took off us as well. I suppose he didn't really cost us much, so we can't complain. Let's do that awful Holly hand grenade that's looking at me there for some reason. I'm determined to get a win in this. Len, how you doing? Scunter boy, hello, hello. Aye, that La Bandit, I do like that wee La Bandit game. Looks good. Put the differ on this, it puts it up to a 150, which is a bit high, but we will keep an eye on the state, or on the balance just. Hoping for a wee early bonus on it. I'm still pushing this game to try and get a win on it that's worth having. I haven't had one yet. So we'll keep playing it to get one. Queen of Riches. That's an old one, do it? Queen of Riches. Well, that spinning was about there. It's really got no base game, this game, so you do need to watch your balance on it, like. You'll take your balance off you very quickly. You said the opening crate, I couldn't tell you. Marker couldn't tell you, mate. Off the top of my head, I literally couldn't tell you what the opening credit, what I say. Can't be bad to that high, maybe, is that it? Can't be bad to that high. Okay, there's no point in me explaining local dialect to you, mate. It's just a saying we say here. Eight bonuses in this and still not seen a grenade. I haven't seen this game pay at all. I haven't even seen it pay anybody else, but I keep getting it bloody requested. So I'm kind of determined to try and get a bonus on it. The one that's worth having. I've had a bonus or two on it, but they're never really very good. Just shocking game. I'm assuming it's all about the hand grenades, but they don't seem to bloody exist. Oh, there we go. That's what you're looking for there. The early one. That's what we need to see, because he ain't going to pay, let's face it. Land holy hand grenades for extra spins and chain reactions. Aye, I get one every bonus if I'm lucky. Chain reactions. You go get chain reactions from one grenade. There's one there, look. That's pretty much the normal again now. That game's junk, like. There's just no question about it. What is that bonus even about? It has absolutely no way to even give you a win without a hand grenade. That's shocking, hey. I need to stop playing that game. I can't. I think I keep playing it because I can't believe how bad it is. That's bloody shocking, isn't it? What a terrible game, hey. What a fob off of a slot, really. Shocking, shocking. You better no limit job, baby. We'll go to that La Bandit in a minute or two. Let's see if we can't fall our way into something here, maybe. What's your favourite Barry, Angry? Gene, I don't have a favourite Barry. There's just not. It's not possible to have a favourite Barry. I'm at the stage with Barry that I wish none of them existed now, do you know what I mean? There was none of them anymore. Let's do this on a 120. You better rock bottom. Has been bonusing again for me lately. Getting it to pay. Different thing entirely now. Best chain reaction was sung by Diana Ross. Oh, holy hand grenade, I don't understand that game. Although I do notice now that the requests for it are dying off again. So maybe people have realised that it's just not paying at all. I mean, that was 10x really there that paid us. That's about the one guy. I'm just keeping the balance ticking along. Charlie, right, Leona? Keeping the balance ticking along alright. That's half an hour and I've done no damage so far. We got ourselves through last week too. That was the worst San Quentin ever last week, wasn't it? €60 it paid. Dirty, dirty bonus, boy. Those are the things you sort of hope to build up to. I don't get that whole holy hand grenade thing. I used to quite like Royal Potato, but for some reason holy hand grenades put me off that whole lot of them. It's put me off them all. Force Original. Don't have it, Jordan, with no blueprints, man. Let's see a wee bit more teasing out of you, boy. I'm paying for that one bottle that you're showing me all the time there. Where's the rest of them? Oh. Do like to see a wee bottle drop in that first reel right now. Gives you a fair decent tease at it. Legendary treasures. I've never heard of that then. Who makes that? Never even heard of that game. This is not good. Not a lot of teasing going on, hey, for a thing with the differ turned on. A bit of effort in you, boy. He's there right now. Bit of Odin's. Odin's what, Craig? Bit of Odin's. Odin. There's a lot of Odin's, mate. I've kind of stopped writing the list. He's heard that many games at me there. I just stopped writing them down, like. Just gave me far too many. just stop writing them. I'll remember one or two that you've said, but I just can't write all them down because I'll never get playing them all. Splitter, but God, that's the first splitter I've seen. You need those sorts of symbols. That's how you'll get paid in the base. I think turning the differ on in these games, these no limit games though, seems to kill the base a bit. Does seem to make the base a bit less life in it. It ripped the balance alright, didn't it? Didn't do much for us there. That was quite poor. If you are paying, you're paying for that scatter there every time, like, but we're only seeing much else. That was a bit poor, no limit, ya boy. A wee bit poor. Let's do that net gains that somebody said. I can't bonus this, so we'll just buy this. Odin's Gamble. There's a lot of Odin's, boy. Let's just buy this wee baby. I'm going to take left on this. It's the only one that really seems to do anything for me. This game wasn't good the last time. We bought all three of these last week and they were crap. I thought we'd kind of agreed that this is not really their best game, like. It did pay me once though. Not brilliantly, but it did pay me once. Spin. Need a lot more of them boxes on the go. Just for the win makes legendary treasures a new one. Just for the win. That's the boys I make. It's a very random wee provider, then. Not sure if they'll be on here. They might be. Jesus Christ, game, do something. Try to at least get involved, ya boy. That's alright there, €21. We got another spin out of it. Jacks. Drop you that Andy Rail 4, ya boy. Get that dropped under Rail 4 there. Oh, he did too. Right, now you need to start match 1 now, just. With the 10s. Or spin. Got the big fella. 57.60, that's the one we were looking. Aces, yes. 51.84. Now we're whistling. Take queens. That good symbol there, boy. Just need to keep matching that. There's enough boxes there now to pay you. Viva Gambler, how you doing? On ya boy. Just keep hitting. Crab. Yes, that's a good hit. 72. Thank you. Another spin. What about that wee green one again? Right, that's a good bonus. Just need to get a win. Top symbol. Aha, you're never going to go to him, were you? Take any one of them too. Ah, you dirty animal. Get fear to it. Good bonus though. Good bonus. Can't be bad to that one. And this pay as well as beast mode did. I don't see how, to tell you the truth, but it can pay rightly. You seen there, like. Let's try the middle one. Then we'll run on. How's your night going thus far? We're doing alright. We're not setting the world on fire, but we're not getting tanked either. If you fumble your way around enough games, eventually you will find a win, you know. That's my tactic anyway. This one looks wild hard to get paid on. We need a wild lot of them wilds in, would you not? One spin left. Just doesn't he really? There's a times 5. Helped it right enough. 45.90. That definitely helped it. Just made a profit on that one too. Hard to believe that. That game was absolutely disgusting last week. I think it paid us 15x in every one of the bonuses. Suppose we may try the third gen now then, if it's going to be like that. Can we make a profit on all 3? Let's do that. This was actually the most interesting one last week. And that's 16x collect there. Keep going, you boy. Get a lot of that left up. 1992. I'm going to keep rattling stuff off though. Oh, come on. What's that all about? Couple of spins there. Not seeing a lot of coins though. Or 15. Come on. Right, there's our coins. Lift it up a level. Spin. Sort of dying a bit here. Can we get a collector on there? Of course we can. Dirty dog. Wee collector there, and we would have made a profit on that one. Right, okay. We bought all 3. We did rightly. We did rightly. We did rightly. Let's have a look at that Cobra Reborn somebody was asking about. For haven't really had much luck on it yet. No, they don't seem to have it. Cobra Reborn, isn't that what you call it? Whose was it? It was an elk, wasn't it? Oh, Cobra Reborn. Haha, there you go. Cobra Reborn. I'm looking for Cobras. Went up to 25,000x. Alright, let's go, you boy. We're on €1. I'll just spin this one, see what he does. Wee bit slow game to play this one really. Probably a good wagering game, but that's not what we're doing. Don't know if I have the inspired John slot there. I'll have a wee look. Don't know if I have them. I know I don't have blueprints, but I think there's another one I don't have. It might be inspired. We'll check in a minute. This reminds me a wee bit of like Lumpers or something like that. It's like watching paint dry, hey? Or one to get to the wild. Oh, another one need it. There we go. What exactly was it about this game you got wild excited about? Dear God, that's awful. I think I would rather have Cygnus 3 than this. At least you can sort of see what it's doing this, really. Seems to just flap about with a bar that it never fills. Too many dead spins and little pays. There's nothing, there's just nothing there at all. Really bad, like. For an elk, it's got a really, really bad base. I'm very surprised at that. I would play Cygnus 3 before I'll play this, like, every single time. I'd like it to go up to get that bar filled or something to see exactly what it can do. 3 wilds doesn't he really set the base winds on fire, does it? Another win. I just can't really seem to get another win after the wilds fall. I would like to get that bar filled. It's terrible in the base, like, for an elk. That's really bad in the base. That a bonus, is it, with 3 of them? No, it just does something. Oh, whoopie-doo, that was really good. Thank you for that. €5 that time. What are they even trying to do with this slot, like? There's a bonus when the bar fills. I have no bloody idea. What bonus is it? I thought it was 3 of them flowers, but it's not that either. I'm not even sure I want a bonus on it. That's for the flowers. They give you like special things. A couple of wilds and stuff. Turn your wins from 50p into £2.50. So the euro stake's a bit weird. Have we had any win more than €1? Once maybe. That's shocking, hey? Here's what they do. Give you a couple of wilds. A couple of symbols here and there. 40p they give me there. Still going though. Might get another quid out of it. $120. Right, we must get 2 of these boys in the go now, do we? Oh, look at that. What even is this game trying to do, like? Enigma and Kyle, how are you doing? Here's a game here. Please don't request this game again. It's absolutely shocking. Absolutely deserves the ban list. It's pure garbage. I like alt games, but that there's shocking. What even is that? There's nothing to even make it watchable. 10p every now and again I'm getting there. 40p there. I'm on €1 stake, like. The flowers do stuff when you get a win of them, but they don't do a big lot, really. They're 150. Pointless flapping about there. I'm going to get the bar this time, surely. Nope. I'm coming off that. Hey, that's awful. Jesus Christ, I couldn't watch any more of that. That's disgusting. Let's not play any more of that game, please. We'll not call that one a game anymore. Christopher Kyle, how you doing? Good to see you back, dude. Strike 6, hello. Let's get off that. Absolutely sure. That was shocking. That was shocking, folks. Really bad, really bad. I have to say now for Elk, that was really surprising. Their games are usually quite interesting in the base. But that was brutal. Brutal. Almost I would play this here one of these days if I can find it. Crystal Ball, let's have a wee look at it. Crystal Ball. Don't hurt yourself, slot. That was shocking, wasn't it? What the hell was that slot supposed to even be doing there? Ben, that was awful, wasn't it? For an Elk game, I'm very surprised at how bad that was, like. It's not even interesting was the bit about it. Any big wins? Nothing yet, Christopher. No, we're holding our own though. We started on 1,000, so we're actually in front. Net gains paid rightly. Funny enough. Memento Mori, how you doing? Just got a super bonus on Tombstone RIP. I still haven't hit that yet. Azzy and Bob both have hit it. I haven't hit it yet at all. Funny, I've started playing it again in hunts for that reason. I had it in today's. It paid me bad again. It does bonus fairly easy. Getting that super's not so easy. I'm still chasing my first big win on a gamma mat. I think this game here is probably the one I like best. San Quentin, let's not just run into a €400 but San Quentin buy, Andy, given that it paid us €60 last week. That's the worst one I've ever seen. I'll no be rushing back this week. Cobra Reborn, what do you call that? Cobra Rebin, that's what it should be. Nicky Leonard, how you doing? Skies of Thunder, never heard of it. Never heard of it. I must be, are we all different? I suppose we're in different time zones and all over the place in a late night stream, but we do seem to get a lot of very different games suggested. Never heard of it at all. What's your favourite slot? I don't have a favourite slot, mate. Whatever one's paying me on the day. Anything that gives me 1000X is my favourite slot that week. think when you play as many as I do, you need the variation. I don't think you could sit in one slot, you know what I mean? Don't think you could sit in one. There should be €30 there for a line of aces, but God, we'll take a bit of that. What about a line of that little wizard fella would pay? Well, you've been smashing it lately, haven't you? You don't rush back to them, mate. Just take your time. Play in your terms, as they say. Thought that might have been a line of kings, but no. You watch any other streamers? Occasionally, Christopher. I've very little time to nowadays, mate. Very little time to now. Then my trolls follow me everywhere I go, so I can't really go into people's chat, so... A little footy bet. I will have a footy bet, yes. I stick my footy bet up in the forum each week. I'll do the same again tomorrow. I'll do it when I run up the road. I'll probably throw it on up above, you know. A couple of wee bookie accounts there. Tried New Goonies and demo. Don't see me playing that. I suppose it's rough. It's not Goonies. It's just the Goonies name, really, but it's not a Goonies slot that you would recognise. There's another line of them aces. This wee game's paying for his spins anyway. Paying for his spins. Bit like a Novo, this game, really, I find. But I think I'd rather play Novos. Faye Morris, how you doing? How did your night go? Hope it was good. And a tens, €20. Seems to be the only thing you're doing here, really. More like a party slot. This here? I don't think it's like a party slot, is it? Seems a wee bit like a Novo. Only 5 win lines as well. It's a bit like Magic Mirror Deluxe, really, is what this is like, I suppose, really, probably, but it's more like than a Novo, even. Probably a bit more like that. Shit, home early. Oh dear, Faye, that's not never a good sign. At least you have the sense to go home right now. Bonus game. They'll have a few teases right now. We spend never cost us anything that really. But didn't they make much shape of bonusing, did they? We'll not stay for long. We'll run away again. We'll run away. Let's go and do that. Tombstone fella. But I'll spend that, I wouldn't, but I would never buy it. Like, it's just too awful to buy. I don't have blueprints, Kyle. I don't have it. What ammo works best? 12 gauge will do it. Yeah, boy, yeah. Turn the differ on. That'll be max stake, is it? Haha, max stake, but God, on an 80. First spin bonus? Yes, first spin bonus. Give me a super. Ah, you dog. One of these days I land that super. First spin bonus though, can't be bad at that. It does occasionally give you one good spin on the ordinary bonus. A few pennies there. 47. It just needed to hit on over a bit, really, is what it needed. There's a few pennies again there. For a first spin bonus, that wasn't bad, hey? For a first spin bonus, that wasn't bad. That went rightly. Give him a wee spin there for luck, in case he wants to get back in. Not bad at all. We better do another no limit then after that. How many draws are you doing tomorrow? Probably just the one, Jordan. I always look one draw to thicken her up a bit if I can find one, you know. But the history nearly be jumping out at me. That Everton team's let me down twice for draws. They don't seem capable of scoring a goal. Against poor teams too, which is bad. A wee nosy down here. Which one have we not played in a while? We played that. I fly in here and it's torturing the bloody life out of me. Let's try that mad Pearl Harbor dog. He drops the super in occasionally. That was alright, wasn't it? First spin bonus. Can't be bad to that. Probably the most volatile game in existence, that, isn't it? There's two differs in that one, isn't there? Aye. Sometimes does drop you a wee super bonus in this one though. Just sometimes. Have any stake logics on here? Don't know. Don't play a massive lot of stake logics. I find them quite hard to bonus. They did have a fairly recent one that I played though that was decent. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have a wee look. Aye, this is the one that had a pile of 1000X sitting in the middle and it never gave me it. I missed it. It was it, what was it? Was it 4,900 or something like that I had? And I had the boat. And they missed it. Dirty action. That Dead Canary can do the same. It can build you up a big X1 in the middle, but you don't actually get it. So while annoying super bonus that to get to actually see what you could have won, you know what I mean? It's not doing a lot here though. Oh yeah, boy. Really just wanted to drop the four of them. I done with it. Tough wee game this though. Tough wee game. Right, I let that spin a wee second and I'll get coffee because my coffee's actually freezing and I keep sipping it and it's not nice. Spied that there. Better slow down, I suppose. There's the bonus. That's the problem. You do land the normal bonus, but it's really only on a 60. Here's the bother. I think the ordinary bonus on this one's really awful. The super bonus can be interesting. $28x right now. It's a good start, I suppose. Land something. It's over. Shocking, isn't it? It's not a bonus at all, that really. It's not a bonus at all. It's over very quick. Right, okay. I'll run away. Just hoping for the wee super bonus on it, really, is what you're looking. Just a wee nose there to see who leapt out. That was from the last time. That was pretty decent. Let's buy a wee Toshi. I'll go to that Le Bandit in a second here and spin it next. I'll buy this now. I'll get my coffee in a second or two. We're a wee bit in front, so we'll take a wee chance on this boil. See if I can't catch a. Find a wee monster. Mark Rushton, how you doing? Let's get the multi up, you boy. What are you doing? 10 anyway. There's a wee row of frogs there. Full row. It's a pity that multi wasn't a bit bigger, but it's alright. It's a few pennies. It's a real pity that multiplier wasn't a bit bigger. It's the row of frogs you want to hit. That's alright though. We'll take that. That was another wee touchy boy. Absolutely love Toshi myself, Paul. I'm a big fan of this game. It's brutal, like, it's absolutely brutal, but can do wee things like that. That was a nice wee trip. Quick run in. What did that cost us? I'm not buying another one, like. No point in buying another one after that. Give him a wee spin for luck. Well done, little game. Happy days, happy days. Right, let's find that the bandit fella and I'll get my coffee finally. Let's get the bandit on the go. Right, big fella. Keep the stake down a bit and don't be getting excited. Bandit. Money tree and 3 buys. The problem is, Jordan, you're talking super buys there. We're really not at the super buy stage, mate. We're not at the super buy stage. Let's keep calm. Let's see the price of the buys in this. 100 and 250x, aye. People are telling me they're landing the 4 and 5 scatters in this quite easily, though. Hasn't happened to me yet, though. But it does have a base in it, this wee game. Right, I'll get that coffee this time. No, the way the super bonuses, Jordan, is to build your balance up to them, I think. That's how you operate with super bonuses anyway. That's how I'm going to operate with them from now on. For tie them out, bonus buys are rough. They are rough. Could crack in the megaways right enough during the week. How's Charlotte? How you doing? I myself watching the squirrel more than the slot. I know he could have picked something better to scratch his ass with than that bar, couldn't he? I'm not sure a nail bar's the right job. A leprechaun. He's a raccoon, that's what he is, isn't he? And that's what we reckoned anyway. Going by the tail. He's got a raccoon's tail. He's not doing much though. Let's see a few more of them scatters you boy. Setting the world on fire. Ah, it's the mask in the eyes. It's a raccoon now. I think it is a raccoon, alright. Two scars. You're not putting much effort in, I know that. Interesting game, bit different than usual. It's got sort of, it's kind of got the same basic game mechanic of a lot of their games lately with the two different types of bonus and stuff, but it's got, they seem to be getting better in the base hacksaws. This one here can be quite good in the base, like. Any Barry Amazon? I'll give you one of the Barrys a go, I suppose. Hard to get through a night without hating on Barry at some stage. Come on, you boy. Give us a bit of a tease or something. Not really holding the base here at all, is he? Pepe Le Pew wouldn't be socially acceptable now. He's a wee bit too forward with the women. Kraken 2 you go. I don't mind that. Return of the Kraken 2. That's one I would spend though. I don't think I would ever buy it. It drops in fairly easy. That terrible bonus picking thing. But it has a base too, that one. Another wee tease, look. Another wee tease. Come on, you boy. Ah, you dog. Still got another go at it. Come on. That was dirty not to do anything there. A wee bit of rainbow action here, though. Some big ones on there. You miserable brute. It's an expensive buy. It's a 100x buy or a 250x. I do think its this one's as good in the base as it is in the bonus, tell you the truth. And a lot of folk have been dropping the super bonus on it. Not today, not for us though. I can never bonus Kraken 2. Can you know what? I find it drops that wee, where it sort of, the feature just drops them in for you. That tends to be where it gives me the bonus. I would bonus it fairly consistently now. No putting much effort on the bonus on this boy. But nice to nab them on that stake, just, you know. I'll give me a couple of spins and then we'll run, I think. Good playable game that though. Very easy to include it in hunts as well. It does bonus for me. It's not, it didn't bonus there like, but it does bonus fairly consistently in the hunts like. It has been bonusing at least half the time anyway. It wasn't so good in the base there just. Didn't even get a tease there. Oh, a few pennies, we'll take that. Take him down to 1220. Wee tease at the end here. We seem to have to wait in our slots there till he finishes scratching his ass. What that was all about. Notts Forest signing away like mad, are they? They not signed a wild lot of players last year as well. One more. I need a rainbow, ya boy. Right, okay, not to be, not to be, not to be. Let's do that Kraken 2. I haven't played a pragmatic yet. Let's release the Kraken. Return, I'm returning. What the hell was I typing? Moon Princess 100. I find it very hard to bonus, Jennifer, but I'll give it a go. I find those 100 ones are horrendously hard to bonus. Let's pop that up, the wee feature on, turns them up to 125, and we'll spin this one because it has a good base, this game. Get those wee stacking wild fellas with multipliers on them and it can pay bloody well. Good game this. Just that bonus can be wild tilting. Two scars. Oh, here we go. I didn't really do much with them though. Take a few pennies. 45, that's alright. That was alright. Didn't think it was as much as that. It didn't seem to hit that much. Stack wedge again. You want to get 3 of those stack wedge if you can, you know. It's dropped me in the 3 of them before with a couple of multis. It can go absolutely nuts. This one's not UK, Gene. You can't join this one from the UK. Take a wee look on the website, you'll see an absolute load of them. What about the feature you buy? It can throw you the sticky wild thing where it does the respin feature as well. I've been paid with that too. It can pay. But again, it's getting it to turn up. Getting her to turn up. It's a good game this for hunts again too, but because it can pay well and it can play right in the base, so you can get a cheap bonus and you can also get an old save out of it occasionally. Which is a good old game, this one. Grand Rising. Who makes that squirrel? Grand Rising. The name's familiar, but for some reason I don't think I've played it. Oh, there's the one there. That's the thing there. It throws you the bonus in. That's just what we were looking for, boy. Here's this bloody chest thing. I hate this. I hate this. I have to say now, I do hate this. It's all predetermined. I don't know why we bother putting ourselves through it, but we do. Right, that was a fairly decent start. Another one to go. Give me another wee one. Ah, you dirty dog. Well, but 2. I'd like a bigger multi. If you don't mind, thank you. 5 by 2's good. Let's get the 4 by 2 and 5 by 1 away. Stop it. Look at ye. Dirty animal. You've just ruined it. Now we're in trouble. Now I'm looking for the 10 by 6 really. But Jesus, we're in trouble. Ten by 2, I'm going on, I want the 10 by 6. Dealer no field. It's very annoying, I find it very annoying. Look at the shit that it's doing, look, I'll take 12, that was an obviously I had to take the top 3 there, like, I'll just open the bloody chest. I need to start just opening the chest in that game, I think. I did that once before, opened the chest, and it gave me the max. Without doing all the picking, you know. If you sort of think it's predetermined, you might as well, I suppose. But then the next time I picked it, it gave me the worst, so... This is a disaster here. Don't have enough spins to get to a win or 2. Aye, bobbing. It's that old bloody picking in that bonus. That's the only ruination of that game, you know. It is a good old game, that. Played rightly there. We made €25 on it. Let's do a wee bit of we'll do that Moon Princess you're talking about there. Why not? In fact, I was going to do a bit of something else, but we'll come back to that. Jesus, they have some games, haven't they? Moon Princess 100. I think this is these 100s. I don't play a lot of these. I find they're very, very hard to bonus. And they don't have the base in them the same at all. I can see what they can pay like, but just find them. I get the feature a lot, but I can't get it to bonus. But we'll see what it does today. Maybe today's the day. We're a wee bit in front. Let's be cheeky and play it on a 160. Let's be a wee bit cheeky on it. See if we can't fumble our way into one. Short question, what food shops do they have in Ireland? Well, I don't really know what you mean, food shops. Same as food as everybody else, like. We're not third world or anything, you know. You play Sky Piggies. Who makes that? Get in. Sky Piggies. Name's familiar again. Call me Ginger, Chester, 430 each way. Call me Ginger. That name's familiar, Charlie, that horse. Call me Ginger. The name of it's familiar. 430 at Chester. I'll keep a wee eye out for that when I'm doing my football bet tomorrow. They have like your Tesco's and Asda's and stuff. They do in the north of Ireland. Well, that's pretty much UK, let's face it. But they have their own sort of big brands and stuff. I never look much at them. Like, I couldn't tell you. I just get into the supermarket. I never look at it. I never look at the label up. A lot of super values and a lot of mad stuff. I don't know what their big brands are. It's a Skywind. Jesus. Skywind wouldn't be a provider that I play a lot of. I book a power. I found book a power tough lately as well. It has paid me that game though. It's been a while, but oh, that was a wee line of the wee ladies there, and you mugged me off it. I think we're getting away with it though. Right. Not just as easy to get in this one, I find. This is doing nothing. Right, usual. Let's go again. Euro spars. We'll have Euro spars and stuff. Aye, it's fairly unique, I believe. Around for Euro spars. The Euro spars, there's a couple of them in the north now as well. I never look much at them, like, you know what I mean? Euro spar, super value, whatever. You know what I mean? It's a supermarket. I just get in the door, like. There's a lot of wee, Carrick Macross has a lot of wee, they must just be like wee family brands, really. Because they're not big chain stores or anything like that. They've just got a lot of wee local shops, you know what I mean? Which I find quite good. It's the big supermarket in the middle of the towns is a Euro something or other. Big. But that wee supermarket we were in Carrick Macross, Shirazi went to buy a tin of links and it was like a fiver. Or was it £5 or £8 or something like that, or €8. And then they went to buy it in the normal shop just up the street and it was like £2. Quite a price differential on some of them. Ryan, how you doing? Put it all day. It's got a great base game and a few 200x bonuses on it. What you mean is you had one good day on it, Gillian? Really? It's not. And them Skywinds, I'm not a massive fan of them. I find them all bluster. I'll write it down, like we might get to it. You would need a few bob to move to America, Jane, but you could certainly move to Ireland a lot cheaper, like. Finding somewhere to live in Ireland would be difficult at the minute. Housing's not plentiful. Just not the same game, this, is it? Just not the same game, hey? Charlie, all the best. You're not away racing again tomorrow, are you? Cheers, Ian. I wouldn't notice prices around, tell you the truth. I don't notice stuff like that. I used to, I just didn't notice now. I tend to not really, not buying the same thing a lot. You know what I mean? Half of my grub's eaten out now, really. Cost of living as bad in Ireland as UK. Gene, you do remember I live in Northern Ireland, like, which is UK. But no, there's no real difference. They're pretty much the same. Same old crap. Same old crap. Same shit, different island. That's it. Same shit, different island. We're not that far apart, like. And I drive an hour up and down the road, and really there's not a massive lot of difference, really. If they didn't change everything to kilometres when you crossed, you wouldn't know you'd crossed the border, really. All my meat from Bushmills, excellent, Ryan. Right, game, you're doing nothing. We're going to have to run. You're getting a wee bit expensive. It's not the same game, that one. I have to say now, I really would be not a fan of that one. I don't mind a bit of Moon Princess occasionally, but I think that one there's just too greedy. Way, way too greedy. It didn't need to be that greedy. Plenty of other games can offer you a 100x multiplier without having to be that greedy, like. But okay. Not a fan of that one now. Let's go and have a couple of quick push, see if I can find somebody else that wants to bonus today. Somebody was talking about Fat Banker earlier. Let's have a wee go at. More expensive to live down south. It probably is. It probably is. Expensive to live everywhere. But then the other option's poor too. How's your boy? New stuff. He's been doing wee mad things with the car gone by and all on me lately this weekend. I don't know if the quick's maybe too quick. Let's see. Oh, it's alright. Any Barbarossa? What's Barbarossa? Barbarossa. Is that double max thing? And I'm not really like writing a list, mate. I'm writing an occasional game down because we're sort of doing a playthrough, and you know, we're on playthroughs. You linger longer on slots and stuff. There's no point in me writing a big long list of stuff that I'm not going to play. Like, all you do is have me writing the whole time, so I kind of had stopped writing really. But do feel free to throw an occasional game in, but don't get offended if I don't play it. A wee 25x, look. Get a wee multi in there now, you boy. That's it. That's the boy. That's a bit legger. Throw another multi in for the crack now. A wee multiplier on that. Times 3 maybe. I think we're done here. Alright though. We'll take a bit of that. Hi Mr. CGI, how are you doing? The volume wasn't loud enough, I couldn't tell if he was Scottish or Irish. Probably some people still can't tell. When that out county under him, that it's sort of, it's a bit of both really, isn't it? That was alright. Could be top up there. Without a bonus like, but we'll give him another go I suppose. We'll not give him too many spins, but let's get him to a tease anyway. That was a nice wee top up. We're an hour and a half in, and we've sort of much been in front pretty much since the start, really, haven't we? without really going anywhere. Aye, the best flats. So I think you're right, Jordan. I think this is the best one of them all. I notice I keep coming back to it anyway. I liked Fat Rabbit and all them, but I do find this one just... This one will pay you more often. Brutal, like. Where Ozzy is on his holiday. I think Ozzy's fishing, is he? He's away fishing somewhere. Loving his fishing at the minute. I bet he's a good weather fisherman, but it's probably just a summer thing. We'll not hear about it all winter. He'll not go in the winter, like. It's not looking much like much this time. Some big coins and all rolls past there. Dark Relos, how you doing? Keep stopping my bloody spins on my game. What's your problem? Aye, there's definitely, you would see it up round that neck of the woods, you would, aye. What about a wee tease? Just something to sort of make us think we might see a bonus somewhere. Why did you saw my comment, but still. Oh, I did see it, yes. Mr. CGI, I thought I answered you. The chat sort of pops in and out. It's not exactly the... I come back to it in chunks, if you know what I mean. Right, you boy, you haven't been kind now in the bonus lately. Can't get it upgraded, but let's see if we can do it today. What about dropping 2 in the next spin? David, how you doing? You got that? Excellent. Good, good. There's 3 even. Well, that's even better. Look, if you want to be like that about it. That's even better. Right. The good thing is you're carrying 2 spins forward. And we have 1 already on the board. So now we need 3. Don't be horrible, game. Right, right. Let's get this one, would be nice now. We have a couple of spins to spare. Dirty dog. Right, okay. Good positioning too. Good positioning. If it's strange now, oh, alright. 1920. Did a wee bit better than that, you boy. A wee bit of the wee lady. €50. Right, okay. This wee boy's doing alright. Wee bit of the dog. Wee bit of the scroll. 64. That's alright, you boy. 1 spin left. Terrible symbols this time. What a nice wee bonus. Nice wee bonus, 152.30. We'll take that. Given he hit a wee base hit as well, he did rightly there. He did rightly. Take him down to 1360. Not bad, little game. Not bad. Right. Get rid of my balance. We'll try another wee push, maybe, will we? Let's buy a wee jamming. Lost the gamble of 30 spins in Eternal Phoenix. Ah, break your heart, that, mate. Break your heart. Such a game with those 30 spins too, isn't it? Right, we're a wee bit in front, so let's be cheeky. Rather than waste 20 minutes spinning that, let's just buy it. Well, we got the 4 jars. Interesting. Interesting. Come on, you boy. Let's see you do stuff now. The old missing stuff's a bit horrible. Look at that. Let's get these hitting a load of stuff. Move left. That's my boy. Wangle that into 3 jars would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Hit the oranges maybe? No. Pretty dog. Just get them 3 together is what we want, isn't it? Oh, you're threatening me. Jars all over the bloody place. Don't be horrible now. Still 1 spin left, but they're starting to sneak away from each other, aren't they? There's these 2 at the bottom, they're no even hitting. Oh, dirty, dirty, and dirty, dirty, dirty. Ach, jamming, what was that? Garbage. Here we spin for luck. For a little Prager too. Big bass. Somebody had asked for extreme. Very extreme. Aye, they can be rough, those games. It can go nuts, that game though. It can go absolutely nuts. I've had some lovely hits and big on jam. What's all this nonsense? Get me out of there. We'll keep that duffer on the 150. See if we can't bonus him. Keep a wee eye on the balance just because he would be rincy, this boy. I've kind of started in hunts not turning the duffer on. Then I'll be giving it more spins in a hunt than I would probably in a live. Not a lot of base in this game, is there? Aye, the 50x is too much, isn't it? I think it is myself. It just, for speed's sake here, really is the only reason I'm keeping it on. But say on hunts, I tend not to turn them on now on hunts on this type of game anyway. It's the net, by God. Times 30? Jesus Christ, where did that come from? Times 30? Usually 2 times 2 or 3. That was alright. We'll take a bit of that. Times 30. Bloody hell. I never seen that coming. Jalan can pay crazy wins. Agaton can pay absolutely crazy X wins. Like, I like spinning jamming because it would bonus fairly consistently. Not sure I would buy it a lot. I think it behaves differently in the buy. It feels like a different bonus or something. It seems to like to wind you up more. I'm not sure about games that they add the bonus to later on. I think that it's not been built into the game mechanic, you know. Very, very rare that, was it? I thought it'd be rare. It was slagging the base game. Well, there is no base in this game. Like, I've never seen a times 30 in that in my life. I've never seen it. Usually it's a couple of terrible fish multiplied by 2. Not doing much else though, is he? But he has bought his spins, I suppose. We're still down in the base on it now, like. That's the thing about it. Even after that win, you're still actually down money on the slot. But it would still be a cheap bonus if it would drop, you know. Actually, it's like all slots, David. You just gotta... It's the thing about a slot is, love it or hate it, it's set your limit and go in and give it a go, like. They can all pay. It's up to you to control your limits, really, rather than the slot, you know. Some of them will rinse you very quickly. It's distinct lack of teases in this game for something that I have a 50% doofer turned on for, isn't it? You wonder what you're paying for there. I handed out a big lot of scatters, like. TC, thank you very much. I'm not really sure what I'm getting from a 50x at all. Or from a 50% more. He gave me spins because he did throw us that base, but... Last one. Ah, too brutal, too brutal, too brutal. There's very little effort. Very little hinting of bonus in there even, wasn't there? It was a bit light, I thought. Wee bit miserable. Let's go down by the barries. It's getting, there's that many to go by. Look at the many there is now. That's crazy stuff, isn't it? Absolutely nuts. Here's this new one from Prague. It's a bit samey really, but it's alright. I think the doofer on that bar is a pointless thing. I don't think you really should have it on. Try this in a 120. This one bonused alright for me. It had a wee bit of a base. I've only played it once, but sort of you get these wee multis down the side here. In the bonus there was 100x's and 50x's and all sorts of stuff. Might not be that easy bonus though. Let's just stop that and buy the dog. Let's just stop it and buy him. Take him down a level though. Let's just buy him. He's a bit too slow to spin there. 5 scatters. You only need 4 for a bonus. I don't know if that gives us more. 12 free spins. I think that might be 2 more spins there. Couldn't get this to bonus I rolled. I was thinking it was taking a wee bit of time to spin the last time, so that's what I was thinking. What is going on with all these dead spins? There's 100x coming there, but you're only getting it if you can get them wins. Likes to show you them. Jesus Christ, this is bad. Find an odd win, you boy, you. What the hell? Magmatic. Oh, what was that? What even was that? That's a disgrace, like. The state of that. That game looked alright. See what I mean? I'm not sure bonus buys are the same bloody game, you know. That game was excellent in the base and played alright in the bonus for me earlier. I want more. I can't be that bad. Jesus Christ, that was disgusting. You get cop spins. I've never seen the cop spin. I've never had the cop spins. I believe that's where you get paid in San Quentin right now. Game, you're just a dead spin machine. Jesus Christ, isn't it? I seem to need an awful lot of symbols for a win. Oh, that's shocking, game. That's absolutely shocking. Oh, let's just forget that game exists, hey. What a lot of absolute crap that is. No, no, no. We don't need that, pragmatic. You can stack that right where the sun doesn't shine. I thought I said I had no blueprints on here. I do have blueprints. Why did I think I had no blueprints on here? We must have been playing from somewhere else. Maybe I can't play them. Maybe that's it. I can't play them. That's it. They are here. I can't play them. Just they're not available in Ireland. That's what it is. You probably do get blueprints in some other places then. Where are we going to go to now? Just for the win. Somebody said there's a new one of these out, but what did you call it? Looking to see if it jumps out at me. It's really not jumping out at me. I'm seeing a big lot in there that have been a big mad rush to play anyway, tell you the truth. Amazing catch, is that it? Couldn't be that. Sure. You play Primal? No, I can't play blueprints, mate. Let's have a wee nosy at this boil. Let's get him off the 2. 2's a little heavy. Weird shape. Weird screen, this one. Let him go anyway. Maybe alright. Trust your gut. I absolutely rolled it. It's the only way. You've got to trust your gut, I think. When you're punting anyway, I think you have to. On a hunt, you can sort of... Because you're playing so many different games, you're thinking about the whole list rather than the individual games, if you know what I mean. But when you're punting, it's a bit different. That was a shocking game, wasn't it? That new. I don't think I'll be buying it again anyway. This wee game here's an old one now from Just for the Win, but I think this is probably their best game. And it can pay, this wee yoke. It can pay alright. I think Golden Catch probably deserves a game record shop. I was bonusing like mad last week, hey. I bonused it 4 times in 2 days out of 4 attempts. Oh, Golden Catch was playing rightly. Don't think I'd buy him, like, I think I'd spin him. I can't believe how bad that pragmatic was. That was shocking. I can't believe the difference in it from what I spun earlier. Much as I buy in this. Again, I don't think I would buy this one, John. It's a very I've never bought it. I don't know. I'm sure it's 100x, I would say. This is an old slot, like. Quite a good one. Likes a wee tease though. It does like a tease, the old dog. Get her in there, you boy. Oh, 24 spins. Nice. We would be buying. Why would you be buying that game? Right. It's all about wins then. All about wins. Mystic Gorilla and Reel 1. Want to see wins just. Scatter gives you a spin as well. Missed those aces there too. But it does go dead this. You've got quite a run of dead spins at some stage. Here we're on them already, for God's sake. A wild will help. More birdies, more birdies. You dog. We actually get 2 spins there. That's a good hit. 36. We get 2 spins for that one. The win and the scatter. Right, keep going, you boy. The wilds really help. That's the kings. Wild me. Ah, you dog. Two hours in, still up in balance, Craig. That's exactly it, mate. That's exactly it. And we've played a lot of games, you know. That the idea is just to keep playing them and hope that you hit a monster. That's really what I try to do. Tends to be how I play my slots now, really. Just try and get as much time as you can on them. Fumble your way around the monsters. We've played some good slots already, like the can pay. That died a bit. It started so bright and then just died. Dirty dog. And go a bit nuts that wee game. I've had it up to like a 19x and hitting like a mad thing. But okay. We'll run away. Let's go and have a wee no. Oh, maybe under relax, possibly. It's time for a relax or two, is it? Let's do a wee bit of our old tumble chat. Come back to beast mode in a minute. Space Miners, maybe. That's been kind to me lately. Andrew, how you doing? Game for me today was Sweet Bonanza. Bonus 3 times within 10 quid. Very nice. The wee run of bonuses is alright in any game, innit? If they're paying at all, it's happy days. Right, you boy. Don't think I'd ever buy this one. I don't think you can buy this one. This game here's pays me in the base as much as it ever pays me in the bonus. But man, it can pay. New razor. Aye, squirrel would be an option, yeah. Aye, Andrew, absolutely. It's the small stakes. Some of the multis are that massive that the stake kind of becomes irrelevant quite quickly. One little game. You do love your run of dead spins. Didn't try relax tonight. Aye, that's what I was thinking. Roll, that's what I was thinking. See him with playing goals. We hadn't played any of them either. Q Super's only a 20p stake. I know that. 400 buy. Paid me 60 last week. Absolutely disgusting. It'll be a week or two before I build up the bravery to buy another one of them. Right, wee game. This is very dead. Aye, Wild Blood 2 did pay well last time, didn't it? Hitting a couple of the wee net hints. We'll maybe try a couple of them and then we'll do a couple of buys. We would kind of build up a wee bit of balance before then. The playing goals were hitting well in the base for me earlier. Phoenix Reborn. Jesus. 4 bloody... I hit 4 wilds. I've never seen it drop 4 wilds in this attacker. I wonder if I get a picture of that. I'll figure it out. Throw it up on Twitter or in the forum or something. I did get a screenshot of it, I just never put it anywhere to show it. Right, game, this has been very dead. Aye, they're not cheap, Agaton. They're not cheap. I had a good one now right at the start of the year, but every San Quentin I've had since it's been poor. Like. It's definitely the most interesting of the super buys though. I'll do the same again this year. I'll buy myself one for Christmas again. I wouldn't buy a red tiger, Nick, I tell you the truth. I think red tigers are a spinning slot. That's shocking, game. Absolutely shocking. It has been kind now to me a few times lately, but that's bloody brutal there, boy. That's enough. That's enough. You've got a couple of spins here and then we're away. At you. Thought he was going to give us our tease in our last one. No. Very rough there, boy. He can do that wee game, though. He can do that. Let's go and play a couple of wee playing goals. We did try that other one earlier, but it wasn't great. Let's do a bit of Monty. Pirates, please. Oh God, Andrew. I'll stick it on the list. I'm not a massive fan. We keep playing it. It just won't pay. It just won't pay. I'll try this in a 150. I do like this wee game on the base. I wouldn't be sure that it ever has a bonus on it though. I'm sure it can pay in the bonus. I've just never seen it. I bought San Quentin, give me a beefy of the multipliers to 8 and 2 and 2 and it didn't profit. I had them up to 16 and a 4 or something, that one that paid. They were massive multis. Paid me about 2,600 or something. I haven't seen a brute on it in a while. But maybe folk aren't buying as many of them. Holy hand grenade. Played it, Jamie. Absolute garbage as usual. We did bonus it. We get 10x as usual. What a shocking game it is, hey. I keep trying it because I can't believe it's that bad, but I think it maybe is that bad. I think Pirates is all about the coin, isn't it? Has he dropped you a big coin? Seems to be the only time I ever see people getting paid. Reviewer Pirates doesn't seem entertaining to me. That Kobo one that we tried was absolutely awful, wasn't it? What did you call that? Kobo Reborn? What a lot of garbage that was, hey. That was a shocking game. I don't mind Pirates, I don't mind it on hunts. There's 3 or 4 of them I play on hunts now. I play Cygnus 3, Toro Shogun, although it's wild hard to bonus. And There's another one I don't mind as well. Can't I mind? Nitro 4. That paid rightly the other day. I would tend to play those in hunts now because they save, you know. Right, game. Something. Anything. Help me out here. That's been 40 absolute garbage spins there, boy. Hard to bonus in my opinion. I don't know, Pirates, I don't know. It's been bonusing fairly consistently. It would tend to bonus like, just doesn't pay very much when it does. Right, game, there's sometimes you're bad and there's sometimes you're just bloody awful. Help me out here. Bloodsuckers mega ways to try and make Nicky, I'll stick it on the list. I'm not convinced I'm rushing off to Red Tigers. Red Tigers take a long time to spin. You have to be sort of not sure that we can really get the time for that in a live. Maybe in a morning live or something you might. I don't think that folk would sort of be wanting to sit and watch an old Red Tiger spin here. They're a bit slow. Ah, there, like. Game, you're just dead as a maggot. That's as bad as I think it's ever been. There's nothing there, like. No wilds, no clowns, no nothing. I think we'll have to run here. He's absolutely rinsing balance. Give him a couple more. That wee game, not the best game in the world, but it's definitely better than that, like, Jesus. Boys are boys. I think we'll have to go back to a couple of buys, hey? That was bad. That's as bad as I've seen. That is as bad as I have seen. There's a wee sugar rush. Let's do one of these dogs here. If some one of these days this will pay me. New Goonies is like Dio Maradona. D10 Maradona. I don't know what it's like Maradona. Well, it is a wee bit like Maradona. It's a wee bit. It's sort of a bit like that new Kong one. I wouldn't be a wild fan of that Kong one, like. The playing goals were brilliant for me earlier. Phoenix Reborn, Jesus. €150 base hit and a 70 odd euro base hit, and I was only playing it on an 80. Needs to pick up. Hard out game to get paid on this one, isn't it? Holy hand grenade? No, Danielle, we played it earlier. It was absolutely crap. It paid us 10x. What a shocking game. This is not going well here. At all. Jesus, dead spin city. Oh dear, dear, dear. Look at that there. Pragmatic. That's the last 3 pragmatics have paid me like less than 5x. What's wrong with these games? Every one of the last 3 pragmatic bonuses have paid less than 5x. That's hard to believe, hey? Let's go again. Jesus Christ. Sort your life out, pragmatic. Look at that. A lot of stuff going there. Need to keep it up though. Purples will hit there. Reds as well. Run out of spins, 4 left. You're doing the dirt on me again, aren't you? 2 left. Nothing. Ah, you're a dirty, dirty animal. Them purples must hit again. That. What an awfully bad game that is, isn't it? See that re-trigger. It's a bad game, that one. I have to say now, for the amount of times it pays like, it can pay, but it does it so it pays less than 10x far too often for my likings, like. Far too often. Let's go and have a wee cheap buy on Barry's granddad. Why am I not seeing him? Oh, the greatest catch, mega greatest catch I want. There's my boy. Hoarders. I could be in Hoarders. That might be one I could go to. That was a bad wee run there we hit. Just a wee bad run of slots. And to be honest, when I look back on it, most of it was pragmatic. Really, wasn't it? The pragmatics were disgusting there. We're going to buy this on €1. Take the super bonus on it. It's 137, but you're going to get at least half your money back, you would expect. And sometimes it goes a wee bit nuts. Aye, Boris Grandad can be good. They can be good occasionally, this one. I think you need to get most of your collectors done in the first 20 spins, I think. If you can. Get your upgrades, you know. Sometimes he's scarce enough. Come on. Giuseppe, you boy. That's a bad start. Really bad start. Aye, the prags were bad, weren't they? Jesus Christ, what's going on here? There's a collector, finally. My God, that took a while to get. I didn't even collect him. Oh, this is a really bad start. I would expect to be up to the ×3s by the time these spins are over. Oh dear. This may be my worst one ever. Might be my worst one ever. Never seen him as bad as this. Oh God, we're having one of them nights, I think. That's bad, hey. 20 spins and we have one Barry. Or one Barry's granddad. There's another one. My God, game. One spin left. Can't quite believe that, how bad that was. Can't quite believe how bad that was, boy. That's the worst one ever. Never had it as bad as that. I would be expecting to get really almost to the ×3 most times. Jesus Christ, that's the worst I've ever seen. Never played like that game. Right, okay. We will move on. You couldn't afford to buy 2 of them at that bloody price. That was shocking. Right. We need to find a win now. Somewhere. A go away game. I'm not even interested. What are we looking for? What do we say? Let's go and try a couple of net hints, will we? Try a couple of their net hints. Aye, bonus buys are shocking. They are, mate. There's no question about it. Those were bad there the night, like. Those were bad tonight. Let's find a wee bit of my mate. Let's find a wee bit of my mate. Aye, bonus buys are a very rough way to play slots, aye. No question about it. All of a sudden we went from doing really well there to now we're balanced sort of not in so good shape anymore. We took about 500 quid or €500 away there without really getting much for it. I'm going to spin this in a wee bit higher. Let's take this up to a 160. Go away. Right. Well, a lot of flapping about to get the autos going. This wee game can pay on the base. That's what I'm relying on here. That is what I'm relying on. It's a funny game, this. It's a pity these don't save. It really is. I just want my auto spins back. Aye, they would be a... Broke my heart losing those now. That's what made my move to Ireland, the auto spins, really. I never was that wild worried about bonus buys either way. I never done a lot of bonus buying even when we had them in the UK, you know. But the auto spins was a job. No sound. No sound in no that there. Why do they keep muting their bloody slots, these boys? It seems to default to mute, which is really weird. Good timing. Got the sound in time for kit arrival. Plenty of wilds in you, boy. Oh, look what you're doing. Lose the times 5. Got one more bite at these two. Not really. What you wanted to do is drop another wild in there with that. You can't gather your hunts, Agaton. That's the problem. I just couldn't. I do big long hunts. I just couldn't gather them. It was impossible. You just were spinning slots 24/7. And the problem with an auto clicker is you can't really leave it the same, you know. Doesn't stop when the bonus comes in. Well, you still need to, Ryan, you still need to be able to verify. You still need to be able to verify your address and your the utility bill, you know. You need a utility bill on a... Well, your UK passport will still do you alright, but you do need a utility bill. Bank statement, something like that. Get those wee multis lined up, they can hit rightly, you know. Sometimes. You really don't want bonus buys. Bonus buys are a very expensive way to play slots, hi. Good for entertainment, for making content, for sure, but for anybody that's actually playing slots, they're a very dangerous thing, like. They make a huge difference to the budget in the month, I know that. Yeah, little doggy. We're hitting those all the way. Can be tough to bonus this one right now. One of those net hints. Bit like Parthenon, really. It has a good base though. Sometimes. Not doing much here though. The buys is good when you're up. That's the best time to do buys, is when you're up. That's what I do. I'm sort of doing here tonight, was sort of poking a wee bit and spinning a few, but when you... The idea for me in a live is that some nights when we're spinning here and if they're not bonusing, it can be quite a boring out stream, so the buys allows me to interject a few wee bonuses into it, you know. And if we hit one, then we can do hell and all. But aye, they can be dicey. My fat banker played it, Midnight Dragon. It played rightly too. Played rightly. Threw a wee base hit in and then bonus rightly. So we're playing rightly at that stage of slots right now. They've gone a bit cold since. Could do with a feature or something here, really. Not killing me with those. Not today, old Knight Rider. It is one of those games that you do tend to need to spin him for a while. Probably doesn't get enough in a life. One more spin. Right, we could do with finding something now. That's been fairly, if you look along that list there, that's been a list of pretty damn bloody bad games there the last 10. We could do with finding one. Let's go back to push. Okay, we'll Dinopolis a go. On you wee rascal. He and I would never buy this one because he would tend to bonus fairly consistently. I've never hit a big coin on this, but I think that's pretty much what you need to get the real big pays, isn't it? I have been paid with it once. When it came out at the start, it really paid me well. Wild Riches was good. And Bonham Prags were bloody bad earlier there, weren't they? It was the Prague buys that have killed our balance, really, wasn't it? Did you? Well, that bloody Evo play one didn't help. I can't believe how bad he was. Shocking, shocking. Aye, it's the same as that King Kong one. That's what I thought, Dave. I don't play that King Kong one. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all as a game, like. And I'm found pretty much the same in the New Goonies. I'll give it a go in hunts and see how it can do. I'm sure it can perform, no doubt. It played alright in the base for me earlier. For a while. Buys are bad as a rule. They can be alright. You can decimate your balance in a very quick period of time with buys. That's the problem with them. You know, we were hovering around 1200, they were hovering around 600. You know what I mean? Just in a matter of minutes, like. 2 hours in, we were fine. 2 hours, 20 minutes in, we're in trouble. That's the trouble with buys. You know, they can go very bad on you. If you're paying 100x or something and it's paying you less than 10x, it doesn't take many of them to do you damage. It doesn't take many of them. Wild Riches Megaways, the problem is, Jane, you're back into a gamble as well, so you not only have to buy it, but then you had to gamble the bloody thing. No, we need to sort of... I think maybe we'll do beast mode after this. Couple of wee buys in it. See if that wants to throw us something. I would have thought this would have been teasing by now. Usually teases early this game. I'm doing a big lot, is he? Somebody's turned the slots off. I gambled on the bonus. There's a wild lot of that now, isn't there? Used to be it was an odd bonus had a gamble in it, but they're just putting it in every bloody game now. I find it wild annoying. Find it awful annoying. Some of the gambles are a bit of fun, you know, but when you're doing them daily, they're hard work, boy. There's our first tease. That took a while. Thing on Speedy? I don't think he is. Bloody not. That's better. Second tease. Yahoo, ya boy. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Don't know I would ever buy that game. Right. Let's see if we can't find something. What do we want here? We want reel 2. Give me a number. Give me a wee number there. 3 David Sam with. What do we want? Reel 2 we said. Reel 4. Nah, well, okay. We'll be looking more than that anyway, so. Give me another wee number. We want 10 spins from somebody here. Who wants to blame it? Aye, early upgrades what we're looking for, Murray. That is what we're looking. No giving me a number, are you? 3 again. 5 spins, Jesus Christ. Right, okay. 5 spins in reel 4. That's pretty much the worst 2 picks we could have had there, lads. Thanks very much. Let's see if he's going to go any better, though. We're going to need a lot of coins. Very quickly, I think. A load of coins in there, you boy. I'm going to need a few. Load of coins, you boy. Oh, they're tight. One spin left. This is over, hey. This is over. Oh, it's bloody over. Oh, man. What a bonus. Jesus. God, what's happened these games, hey? Everything's paying ridiculously bad. That was bad. That was bad. Game, you really were brutal there. What the hell was that all about? Need to find something with more than a 10x on it. Let's do beast mode. That was shocking, wasn't it? Aye, the picks didn't really matter. It's going to give you what it's going to give you, I think, but we do the picks for fun just. And we get to blame you as well for the crack. Let's try it. That bloody gamble. I'm taking 2 of these and 2 only. This can be rough. Oh, too fast. Slow down, slow down. Got away with it, boy. Got away with it. I do think you need the gamble on this side. Right, ya boy. Go nuts. Crazy stuff, what we want. Top cat. I don't have blueprints, mate. Okay, we don't want to see too many of these dead spins. What ace is there? And no, dear, oh dear, oh dear. A while there. 960. Just need a few more of them mystery symbols, I think. 1280. Oh, that's the boy there. I do like to see those fellas now. +3 spins, that's good. The bomb does help now. 968, that gives you a chance to get a win or two. Big symbol. That's better. €48. Right, okay. Blue. Oh, the weight's too big symbol there, boy. Right, we'll have a chance to get paid here now if we could actually do it. Come on, you boy. 5 spins here. Top symbol. Ah, got away with that one. Aces or anything even. Just hit really now. It's all we want. 240, not that though. Queens even would do. Another mystery. €58 there, that's alright. Just keep dropping an odd mystery symbol in there. It really does help. There's another one. Another bomb would make a job of this, wouldn't it? Big symbol. Ah, you dirty dog. Just hit anything. You're missing too much, man. Roller boots. Look at ye. This is dirty, boy. Oh, 288. Get the hell in there. That's the one we were looking. That's the one we were looking. Right, one more hit, you boy. Anything. Anything. Ooh, 240. Get the hell in there. Take anything. Anything. Just hit anything, baby. Nice. That finished well, hey. That finished well. I do think you need to gamble that, don't you? And all of a sudden we're back to our 1200 odd again. To work on the beer tastes good too. Yeah, that changing to them, that symbol there made a big difference there, didn't it? Nice. Gotta be happy with that. And then we were back in the game again. We're back in the game. So say just toodle on, toodle round is all you can do. And you will find your way into the wins eventually. That was nice. I think that's my favourite side in that game. And I do think you need to gamble it. Play a wee bit of Cabin Crashers. I'm going to spin this and fill my coffee up because I keep sipping out of a cold cup and it's rotten. It's rotten. Put this one up to 160. I don't think I would ever buy this one either. We'll spin him. See if we can drop a bonus on him. I get a wee cuppa. Paid well last week. Beast Mode 2, did it, Andy? I can hardly remember. That's shocking, isn't it? was comparing Beast Mode and net gains. Beast Mode paid decent and net gains paid about 8x. Aye. Net gains has never really... Well, played a wee bit better today right now. But it never really does a big lot. I don't see the big wins in it the way you would see in Beast Mode. Certainly not as easy anyway. Just not convinced it's as good a game. Goblin, how you doing? We were getting her tight there for a minute or two and then we hit one. Wee bit of beast mode. That bomb, boy, it makes a wild difference to the waves, doesn't it? We had 2 of them that time it hit the 6k. Net gains can go. I've just never seen it go, that's the problem. I find it wild hard to bonus as well. I don't hardly play it in hunts because I just can't bonus it on a bonus hunt at all. But a Tomb? What do you mean Tomb? Tomb of Madness? I didn't play them games, Andrew. That's a shocking game. They're a sort of sit and play games while your feet up job. They're not really a... I don't really know who plays those games, to tell you the truth. Beast mode gamble. Aye, the rest of the gamble's risky as hell. You'll lose more of that gamble than you'll win, you know. But I have to say the bonus is much better with it, like. So you're probably as well losing a few, you know. Even a 300x in Casino Zeppelin. I like that wee game, Goblin. Do like that wee game. We haven't looked at the Yggdrasils yet. We will go there. Somebody won it for Fantastic Fish as well. I want to see which ones of them's on here. Thought this might have bonused while I was away pouring the coffee, but he didn't do it, the dog. Hard game to get paid on. This one. But if you can get the right setup. What's the minimum big win you use in your YouTube shorts? I don't really have a minimum big win. It just has to be an interesting moment sometimes, but usually about 1000x most times, but sometimes less if it's an interesting bonus or a one that doesn't hit that sort of much often, you know. I would tend to work with roughly around 1000x. With bonus buys and all now, you're seeing them a lot more often, you know. Bonus buying at low stakes. A few pennies there. 28. Don't look like ever wants to bonus though. A brutal wee game that, but you can pay. It can bloody pay, hey. Right. What if somebody said Yggdrasils then? Fantastic Fish in Egypt. Let's do that one then. Right off it, you're right, that's when I play Sat in the Throne just spinning. It is a sort of it's a playing for a long time sort of a game, is it not? They're not really. There's a new them wild framesy tomb type games out. I can't remember what you call it. It's actually not bad. I played it not long ago. Where do we see? I'm just spin this one. I'm not sure I would buy this one either. Let's try her at a 150 and see if she can. We're back in front again, so we'll poke again. Game was a decent base, I see no need to ever buy. Aye, that's why I think this game here would tend to throw a wee base hit in as often as a good bonus for me. Plays well on the base. 4 of the player games are all designed to play on the base, you know. I just started streaming on Twitch, some casual games again. Got my first sub yesterday, was buzzing. Twitch is a bit dead, Andy. Get yourself onto YouTube, mate. Twitch is a wee bit dead. Oh, if it's gaming you're doing right enough. Or is it slots? This gaming Twitch is probably alright, but for slots it's very dead, like. I'm staying on it right enough now because I have went to the bother of setting it up, so. And it's no real hassle, but I do think if you're looking views, you're probably going to need more. Let's get a lot of them wee scatter symbols in you, boy. Late reels if possible. Oh, gaming, is it? Ah, you're better on gaming. Definitely Twitch is already for gaming right now. But the slots side of Twitch is actually, it's just died completely. Goes with all them big names disappearing. But it had got silly. Right, wee game. What about something? Help me out here. Show me why I spun you. You had any problems withdrawing BC? No, Steve, I don't play there now, to be honest with you. I only played there for a month, but I didn't have any trouble. I had no bother at all. You're just getting ready to do your first withdrawal, are you? Yeah, you should be alright. Should be alright. I had no bother with them at all. There's a few of the boyos, look. Don't usually see them hitting so much. 36, we'll take that. You weren't doing much. What a good tease. Geez, that would have been nice. Last 3 reels. I get wired in, Andy. The gaming side of it will certainly be a lot cheaper to make the content anyway. You're really bad. Steve, it's all the wallets are so different. Edboy told me to try that Kraken. I have never really got a chance to now, but I'm not playing a massive lot of crypto now at the minute. Although I've one I'm going to try it this month again. He says try that Kraken wallet. Edboy would sort of dig into these things fairly well. But aye, the fees can be heavy. I had sort of stopped withdrawing and depositing like I normally would have, just let the balance run, if you know what I mean. But the problem with that is you eat into balances too bloody much. Do you know what I mean? See Bandit's doing that as well. He's letting his balance run all the time, but you tend to just be a wee bit more thrifty with it than you would be normally. Teasing them 2 reels again, that's dirty. Not really much effort out of that, was there? Bar that one wee base hit. You were a bit dead on it, girl. Oh, Jesus. Don't stretch yourself. A good tease too. Ah, there you go. That didn't really go according to plan. At all. I think I'm down to 130 here. Sneak me one wee last teaser. No, last spin. Not a lot there, boy. That when you asked me for Barbarossa, was it Barbarossa you called it? Aye, Barbarossa double max. I think I prefer 10,000 BC double max, tell you the truth. Right, you boy. A wee bit teasy this dog. It's also got a golden bet, which is a bit. There we go. Let's see what happens. A lot of flapping about this boy here. Building the multi up rightly though. Where do you go now? Nowhere. Get to one. Oh, got away with it. 1 or 3 will do it. Always looks like it's threatening to pay this game. Even when it's not paying you. But it has paid me in a couple of bonus hunts. There's a tease. Come on, you little rascal. Do something. There are better ones if you get the multi up a bit. Tease as well. We hit the guns. Ah. A wee gun on one there. Might have been a good hit. Our multi was up rightly. Wee gun on one would have changed the whole game there. Takes a bit of time to get through your spins in this one, Murray, because as you build that multi up, you're still on the same bloody spin. It just takes a bit of time. She can't hold the base when she's doing it though. Aye, the Yggdrasil's roller. The problem is they only save for about 12 hours. You can only trust them for up to about 12 hours. So I tend to lead them to the last in the hunt. But then if the old hunt's going bad, a lot of these games aren't the ones you're going to rush on to. So they end up getting overlooked a lot more, really. They used to save for longer. I think the whole bonus saving's going to become a thing of the past. Looks like it's threatening. This game always looks like it's threatening. That's what the whole game's about. It just consistently threatens. If you look at it, it builds up to like the 20 or the 32 or the 64 quite easily, but you really don't get paid at those. I've had it up to the 1024 though. 2048 even as it goes to. Didn't it hit right now? Good luck with your stream when we're getting here towards the end. Kyle, we've done alright, mate. We're 2 hours, 2 3/4 hours in, man. We've held balance. We started with 1,000. We've been up to 1,250. We've been down to 600. We've been back up to 1,250 again. But we're holding the balance rightly. We've bought a few and spun a few, usual style. Not convinced this one's going to bonus. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, dog. Had a few teases right now. It's a long time to spin. Those bottles you buy you, right? What about dropping the bonus in? Never mind all that nonsense. Look. One of them girls, I did something. Does he look like he's going to bonus here? Still only 70 spins going on this, you know. Not even yet. It does take a bit of time to spin. Probably a hell of a good wagering game, you know. Because he's not bad in the base. He's always chipping you wee wins along the way. No. We can go dead rightly. A lot of messing about for one spin, isn't it? And the one you buy you. Desperados Wilds. I don't mind it. It's an alright game. I wouldn't be right home wild about it. Like, as far as Megaways goes, it's pretty much a very basic game. Like, you'll get 100x on it fairly easy. I don't think you'll ever see 1000x on it in your life. Right. Game. Lots of flapping, but no bonus really. Plenty of flapping though. There's a lot of flap in that game. One other one I had in my mind there. That Casino one you were talking about, somebody was talking about there, Casino Zeppelin. Casino Zeppelin Reloaded. This could be a good wee game. Sometimes. Is there a buy on this and much, is it? I never noticed a buy on it, tell you the truth. Never noticed a buy on it. What's going on here? Let me out of all this. Go away. With the golden bet on, takes it up a wee bit. Let me back out of there. It's a wild bit of flapping. Golden bet on to that. No, that is the golden bet on. What are you doing, game? Right, there we go. That's a while farting about to get the game started, isn't it? Hey, Pearl Harbor. Played it earlier, man. Played it earlier. He rinsed us. Getting his 28x. Let's get a wee row of wilds in this. You got a couple or 3 wilds in a row, so you can pay right to this. Nearly. Very dramatic music and all in this one. The potential of Outlaw, really. It doesn't have the potential of Outlaw. Kyle, I've played it, mate. It's been out for ages, that Desperado's Wild. It's, you're thinking Outlaw, it's not that level of game. It's more, there's 2 sides to it. One of them's just a standard Mega Ways bonus with a multiplier, and the other one is like, oh Christ, there's a game that's very like, it's not Rise of either Anubis, it's one of the Anubis or Athena ones or something like that there. It's very like one of those with the sticky wilds. But it's not, it wouldn't be in the same class as Outlaw now. Well, probably going to buy a couple after this and that'll do us, I think. We'll not, I don't think I'm going to set up that much longer. But maybe buy a wee couple. We've done rightly with the balance. We've had a hell of a lot of games, hey. All of the honey, they're not on here, mate. You're throwing me hunting games, I don't really see me rushing to them anyway. I sort of have a couple of games in mind here, I think. No multis there. Miserable brutes. ETs and wilds and all sorts of stuff. Look at you. Respect your opinion. No, it's a good enough game, Kyle. It is a good enough game, but it's not a you're classing it as one of the top games. It really isn't, mate. You'll hit a nice wee spell on any game at any stage, but I mean that's a very basic game, like. Good out game though. I find it bonuses fairly consistently. Our slot makers obsessed with fishermen or Egypt. I know that, they are a bit. I don't know what the fishing thing's all about. They love it. They really love it. Every one of them has had a fishing game that's went well, have just went nuts and made 20 versions of it. I don't know why that is. I'm sure it's probably difficult enough to come up with a unique idea for a slot now. Probably difficult enough. Top game's one that pays you when you need it. Aye, any bloody game at all is right. Any game at all. So not doing much. Where's my teas, you dog? Don't do a big lot here, game. Come on, you doggy. Yoo-hoo! Gurn to end. Andy, you did say we needed a gurn one. Right. Let's try and land a wild or two and not leave it all to the last, you know. There's a nice early one. Nicely positioned too. Another one. Right. I'm liking the start. Can we have a third? Yes. Right. I'm liking this. That's a great start to this game, you know. I think they're in line there, aren't they? This throws another wild in here. This could be scary. No, they're no in bloody line. That's a pity. There's another wild. Right, okay. This has got chances, you know. 31.50. 5 left. There's another wild. Jesus Christ. All we need's a big symbol really in reel 2 now, isn't that what'll get us paid? 46.50. That's the girl we all know and love, Andy, and you know what? Never seen as many wilds as early in this. 3 spins left. Right, come on. We want big symbols is what we want. 28, it's no hitting, you're no hitting all the way, you're being dirty here. Up high, give me big symbols up high. You're giving me crap every time. A bit more your man there. Really didn't hit those last 2 wilds at all there, but that was a nice bonus. It didn't hit those last 2, it was a bit dirty the way it laid them out there. That wee game can pay, hey, it really can, you know. It certainly can pay. Give him a wee spin for luck and we'll run away. Cracking wee slot that. Quite exciting. Gonna make more than me. Goblin, you were talking about that one, weren't you? It was one of the ones you were talking about. I do like that wee game. Definitely do. Right, a wee buy then. A couple we did do beast mode. He was pretty damn decent, I suppose, wasn't it? Just nosy in case anything leaps out at me. I have a couple in my head, but I wanted to see if there was anything else in the meantime. Money train's a bit expensive. And the problem with money train is once you start buying it, you have to buy 2 or 3 of them because it keeps giving you, because you don't know what bonus you're getting, you know what I mean? Lost tumble. I think I would spin it before I would buy it. Not a lot of them down there that I would particularly rush to buy, you know. Let's do a quick retro just in case while we're in front. Why would you give me all them other retros instead of the one I want? Not a dead or a wild duel. It's a 200x buy. It is an interesting one right enough. Wanted dead or alive. It's an option. I'll write them down there. The game is currently in progress. That's just showing you the end of that one, is it? I'm assuming that that's already paid us. It has indeed. Right, maybe a quick look, just in case it's in the mood. Sometimes it is. Not a game to get stuck on this. You can buy 20 Babylons in a row, like. Very easily. Need a wee hours. A fourth one helps. Fifth. Yes, fifth. Nice, nice. We have 3 coins on that middle one as well. Sticky Bandits. Trail of Blood. Ah, Steve, that's a good one too. It's a good wee game, that. That was the X-Buy. We did that the last day. That's a good wee setup there if it's in the mood, you know. Needs to throw a few coins though. Just one in there would join them 3 up. Would be lovely. There it is. That's the 3 of them. Right, let's just join coins onto that now. A few coins onto that and that'll pay alright. That's a nice 10x on it. There's another spin. Throw another multiplier on it and it'll be lovely. Oh! Help the multi anyway. Join that on, you dog. Okay. That's a nice wee bonus, I think. Not massive, but it's alright. Times 4s and times 5s are pretty decent. Oh, here, that's alright. Oh, here, 820. Get the hell in there. A nice one, alright. Jungle Fortune's a weird bonus buy. Yeah, it's a blueprint. We can't play blueprints. And I don't have them here in Ireland on this site. That's a nice one. Don't really see any reason to buy another one there, hey? That's why you do run in and buy the one though, isn't it? That's nice. That was pretty damn decent. If I'd have threw the other multi in there, that would have maxed win. It would have been far bigger than max win. I had a max win on it. What is max win? 10,000x? I had max win. It would have been like bloody 3 times at once. Or it would have been more than like 3 times what the max win was. If it had given me at all. Just having a wee quick nosy round, see if there's anybody else leaping out at me. Not sure that these are games that I would buy on, really. Maybe a wee quick run at the Wildos, maybe. First I saw that game play. It can play. The thing with retro tapes is don't get stuck in it. Jesus. It's not a game to sit and play, waiting to get that win, you know what I mean? Because it will drop them occasionally, but the rest of the time it'll brutalise you. Oh, Jesus. See, that's my problem there. I don't want to do €100 buy on that because it'll pay me 10x. Let's spend the dog on a slightly bigger stake instead. I just don't want to buy that at €100. That was nice we hit there though, right, wasn't it? It was typical that, but you know, we've been playing now for 3 hours. And you buy a retro tapes and it just does that, you know what I mean? It's crazy. You're from Glengormley, are you, Darrell? I know Glengormley well. I'm a sort of rural county hunter man. It's tough this wee game, but I have to say it's probably their best one they've ever made, isn't it? Oh, nearly. Down near the Ballymena, hey. I think I just managed to get everybody's accents, Daryl. My first sort of job would have been up in White Abbey. So I had to tailor my accent a bit so they could understand me up there. And then you go across the water to the English and Jesus, they had no idea what was going on with me at all. So I suppose my accent has changed a bit over the years. Calmed a bit maybe. But hi, Ballymena would probably... I'm probably as close to you as I am to Ballymena, really. You know what it's like, Dara? Every 5 miles we all have our own accent, isn't that right? We all got our own accent. This wee game does nothing, 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 and then just bangs a load of them multis in. And all hell breaks loose. Good game, this. From Odin's Gamble onwards, everything they've brought out's been sort of... seem to be getting a wee bit better every time, these Thunder Kicks, like. I understand Big John, that's saying something high. The Scottish accent's fairly heavy too. See, I would understand that because there's a good bit of Scottish in ours, you know. Although some of them right now. Struggle. Right, wee game. You know the way we called you nice names and all? Put me a lot of doors in, or a tease. Waiting on them old doors, you boy. You don't have to hit too many of them multis to get paid, like. But you do need to hit them. Come on, you wee dog, do something. Give us a tease. Should have just bought it. Oh, how long? Come to daddy. Are you dog? Didn't, boy. Dirty. Dirty, dirty. Cluster Tumble, not really a game I would buy on, tell you the truth. All them tumble games, I don't really think they're buying games. I wouldn't buy on them anyway, I would tend to spin them. Maybe I spend them that much in hunts that I don't really think of them as buying games. We'll go and do a wee quick super bonus after this, and I think we'll probably let that do us. I think we'll run away with some money tonight for a change. Be nice. There's no bonus attached to this, so as I say it is, you do like to be careful with it. How about them, boys? Nearly, nearly, nearly. You're not really in the mood game, are you? Run away, I think. Lindsay's probably away, but let's buy a 20 spin millionaire for the crack. Think you can buy them on here? Oh, you can, by God. It's 150x buy for the 20 spins. Let's do it on an 80. These are the worst. These are the worst. Like, you've never seen anything like it. They're actually shocking how bad they are. These gambles, like, D. Of course it was D. I always go for the second favourite. I got that up to 30 once. Best I've ever got it. This can pay, even on 20. You just need to get a run of wins. Get that multiplier up a bit. It's actually quite a good value buy, I think. You get the wins right now. What about a wee 9 and 3 there? Sort of slow enough start. Miles are good. She never gambles it. I don't think Lindsay does gamble it, that's right. You'll be gambling there on the 20 anyway. That gamble's free, you might as well gamble it. You're not losing it anyway, you know. Don't think you would gamble that 20 spins on that setup, tell you the truth. Yes. The 10 or the 9. 9 going to give us a tease. This is not going well now at all. We need to get a run of wins here. Way too many dead spins. A wee bit better, €38. Still got a lot of work to do with 6 spins left, hey. What do we pay for this? 120? It's interesting looking there. 864. Can we get another win though? Wee 9 or a blue and 1. Right, the multi's high enough now. We just need a win. Max ways. Oh, you got your man, €20. Three left. He's built up right, eh? Never ends up costing you that much this game. Oh, a good gamble, Peter. You can't lose. I know lose gamble's the one you want, like. That's perfect. Don't go dead now. 2 spins left. We need one good hit. Hey, dog. You're hitting nothing. I missed a while too. I thought that was a pretty poor bonus, but yet it still nearly paid itself, like 97x or €97 it paid at the 120. Let's go again. One more bite at it. Let us win this gamble just once. Give us them extra spins, you know. 22, the 25 was nicer. Christ, look at that. I will go D this time right now. Get this slot because I hate the Chris Torrent. Oh, we got 22. Look at that there, like, that's shocking. I'm just going to take the 22 and run away. The two spins are worth having. They're worth having. We will try to max that someday for the crack, but you would need to do it on a very low stake. Let's get a few wins. This is a good start. Queen and 3. Goblin nearly paid for itself and yet it didn't really play well. Look at that. There's €68. That's more like it. Hit the queens. That's my boy. Another 8. Keep hitting. You have options there. That was better. Very early too. This one here's going to pay for itself. Aye, Lindsay's a great record in this. She does alright. Roll to this is, I have to say, of the BTG games, this one here's probably the one I've played most, you know. I used to play this all the time in hunts, like. It's a very good game for bonus hunts because it can bonus early, bonus cheap, pay big sometimes, you know, it's kind of got it all, really. Let's just keep hitting here. Wee 10 maybe. Got chances, like. Queens is good. Building up a fairly decent multi early here. Just need to avoid the dead spins. Here they come. Oh Jesus. 4 dead spins in a row. 5. Jesus, what are you doing, game? You're ruining it. Och, look at you. Dirty dog, like. How many's that in a row now? Is that about 8 or 9? Och, look at the state of that, like. That's shocking. Dirty action. We were set up there to get paid and then it done the dirty. It's going to have to work now. Such a dirty, dirty game there, boy. Wee red. Drop a red in 3. I'll forgive you. Dirty, dirty action with them dead spins, boy. Ah, not the ways too. That's disgusting. That game was set up on such a great start there and then it just died, like. Still missing the wilds. I would say out of them last 15 spins, if we hit 3 wins at all, we were lucky. That was a dirty action. Really dirty end there, I thought, to that. He had such a start. How had you throw base hits in, you wee dog? Okay. Maybe a more wee spin for luck. We'll run away from that. If we'd stop throwing wins in. Give me a bonus, do it. That's so it did. Ha ha ha. Unbelievable. An awful lot of dead spins there. It was very dirty, wasn't it? I like 14 spins. There's 10 anyway. I probably had to try that. One more. Ah, you're a dirty dog. 50-50. Win 2 or lose 2. Let's try it. Yoo-hoo, ya boy! I think I'll be very hard to persuade to carry on now. Oof. Would you do that? Would you do that? I don't think I would, you know. Let's just take the 14. That was a wee free bonus. Let's take it. Let's just take it. DI, there you go, look. You can tell me any old thing there, but... Right, let's get some wins. 14 spins is alright, you know, if you can get a run of wins, like. We re-trigger, maybe. Take it, take it. You're all telling me to take it. I'm already on it. On the king. Ah. Now, if we didn't hit the 12 dead spins here, is what we need. Plenty of dead spins in this one too. Few 9s though. Queens. You're not really getting much for them wins, but they're certainly doing wonderful things with the multiplier. Right. This can pay from here on if I want it. One good set of ways. I want a crystal in one. Ah, you dog. Where was my crystal? Nines are hitting. Did a king and one. Ah. 3 to go. Just need one good set of ways here. Not bad. You could keep hitting it. No. I will take it. That was a wee top up, I suppose. Lindsay's quote was going to pay it well. She's probably right. She's probably right. Right, game, we're running away this time because you're just going to try and keep me there. You're a big dirty dog. Right. One quick buy and then we're going to go. Let's think about one. Oh, aye. Somebody had said want it. I think I'll finish in this one. No, it's not a bonus hunt, Peter. We're just spinning and buying and flapping about and making a bit of money, actually. I just want to see what price it's a... Let's take them down to a 60 and we'll buy the jewel. It's the jewel I tend to like. I've had that dead a couple of times and it wasn't that wild kind to me, like. Now, this can be brutal, as we know, but it can be exciting too. Hello them wilds in you, boy. Big multi, need it. I missed the dog. A few bullets there. Give me the 20. Ah, you dirty animal. One at the 20. Ha ha ha, that was dirty. Just in there again, really, is there? A couple of jacks. He threatened there without really doing much. 75 wasn't a disaster. We'll try one more. Right, you boy. This time. He did threaten there. I like to see them landing early. I always think you get another bite at it if you can see them early. Jesus. This is the opposite of what I like. Oh dear. Big dirty zero. Big dirty zero, boy. Oh, we touch at the end, but it's not going to be a lot, I'm afraid. Just saved the zero. Ah, he's an expensive wee dog, that one. It can be now. Just gonna spin him down to 1700 here on a big stake in case he wants to drop a bonus in. And I think I'll probably let that do me. Just give him the wee pro raise. And that stake he would even take the... Oh, big one. Oh, you miserable brute. Two X. Doesn't really get any worse than 2x. Again, like retro, but you know what you're buying there. It can be absolutely brutal, but it can just throw you something sane in, you know. It's just that type of a game. Again, I prefer to be up when I'm buying it. Three spends. Find some jewels, you boy. Not to be. I think we will leave it that. That's 3.5 hours. We are €700 up. We've been down as far as 600, I think was the lowest we were at. And we have been up, I don't think we've been up much farther than that. We're about 1800 at a stage. So I think we're or 1900. I think we'd probably just leave it that. I think that's a good wee bit of profit made on the day. I could probably take that 7 out there and kick off again then with 1,000, which is a nice wee start. It's not a massive cash out, but we'll take it. We will take it. It's a cash out that'll pay for another hunt, you know. Folks, give my mods a wee bit of love, please, for looking after you, as they always bloody do. And please do remember, them slots is rough at the minute. You've got to gamble responsibly. It's all about keeping the whole thing under budget. I know sometimes I'm a wee bit boring and you sort of want to push me a wee bit harder to liven things up a bit, but I do kind of like to get value for my money, and I do try to present that throughout, and it's very, very easy to tilt yourself, so you have to try and keep off it, you know. I thought that was good. I'm happy with that, folks. There will be plenty tomorrow. Do remember, if you haven't your entry in for the subscriber slot battle, look up last Saturday's video and get your entries in, because I do tend to run that off tomorrow about lunchtime. In the meantime, folks, look after yourselves. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all so much, and nice wee bit of profit. We've had a good start to the month. Long may it continue. See you all soon.